Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wherever you are in the world, you're welcome to Brown Hill Radio. Something very important is happening right in Lagos today, and a particular, will I use the word organization known as Cora? They're opening a resource library in Freedom Park. And now I have with me the chairman of Cora, Chief Ademirokum, here with us in the house. You're welcome, sir.
Uh, Happy to be here. I'm honored.
Okay. Now, could you kindly tell us a little bit more about Cora before we get into what the library is about?
Cora stands for Committee for Relevant Arts, which covers a lot of space in the creative industry and arena. And it touches on every area of creative expression. We can start from the big masquerades in the room these days, music, where exponents of African music are making amazing skills and exploits all over the world. It would probably take time for us to mention names, but let's mention a few. One boy
Hmm.
who has become a Grammy award, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, M, Davido. I can go on and on. And that is just in the musical space. In the artistic space, we have great writers. Our leader, Wale Soyinka, who is incidentally is the special honor. We are doing this through his encouragement that we saw the need to create another space for library knowledge expansion.
Hmm.
He will be a special guest of
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Chief. Now, Cora has been around for 25 years. I believe we celebrated 25 years last November, and we're heading to 26. What has been the challenges of Cora over the years that you need people to understand and, if possibly, support?
our major problem. I don't have a philosophy on create a profit endeavor that will reach out to all classes of society, especially the young and the less endowed. And when you have that kind of philosophy, you have a problem. How do you sustain it
Mm.
when you don't want to inconvenience people by saying they have to contribute? So, yes, it's virtually a free service that we are providing. And you can imagine we have been struggling with that now for 25 years. And how we have survived is through the grace of members of the board of directors, board of trustees, management, and a critical column of volunteers
Mm.
who help us in so many ways at very low cost and sometimes no cost. That is what have kept us in business. When I say business, this is a non-profit business
Yes, I understand that.
for so long.
Mm.
So challenges are numerous. We still want like-minded individuals and organizations who want to understand that our principle is for non-profit. Yet we want to do big and amazing things. And we are using this medium to appeal for organizations, for individuals who have the wherewithal. Sometimes it's even the knowledge we need. It's not so much for the money. Sometimes it's the skill, the expertise, the inputs that will sustain us. Because we serve in, not only in Nigeria, all around the world, in Africa. So seriously speaking, yes, we are crying for help.
Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the world, you've been hearing this. You've heard what the chairman of Cora has mentioned, and like so many things that are happening in Nigeria when it comes to non-profits. The major thing is finances and support. And like Chief said, it's not really about the money only. It could even be support with wisdom. Now, today is a very special day. Despite all the hardships, when I use the word hardship, because there will also be very glorious moments during Quora activities. The library. There's a school of thought that believe that young ones do not read anymore, or if they're reading the wrong things, like what they see on social media and things. What is the major reason for this library and the resource center, considering the fact that a lot of people think that libraries are dead and gone?
Um, I need to first in the concepts is on the decline. It's actually the mode of reading that has changed. Now it has become maybe a little bit more virtual, more more eclectic in nature. For us, we think that we want to dice it at certain points that can make it possible to share knowledge, share enlightenment through various channels that are available. Internet has helped us tremendously to give us flexibility. E-library was not available some 10, 15 years ago.
Mm, true.
Today, you don't have to even provide a library that is physical. But what we are doing today is actually like you are taking a mustard seed, growing it, and expecting it to grow into big oak tree. Um, Technology has practically disrupted in a good way
Mm,
the way that we are learning and the way that we are continuing to learn. Um, our hub here is actually just a symbolic center for people of like minds to even be able to engage in serious interrogation.
mm,
At the basic level, we want to encourage people to come here, especially children. We want to take them off the streets to have a place that they can enjoy coming, where they can find books, where they can access the internet. Because the e-library concept is very, very important to us.
mm.
The physical content, yes, is symbolic. But one thing that we want to engage in addition, is archiving.
Okay.
We want to archive. But so much of our material cannot is being destroyed and dissipated, because we don't archive them. Or the era oral education is going.
That's true.
We need to start documents. We need to start to archive. Otherwise, there is so much wealth that is being that
Lost.
we lost. So this is one of the. But you see, there's nothing like getting people of like minds together, and that is a difficult thing in Lagos.
Mm,
Very, very difficult. And most of my cities, we have to think of so many things. One of them being well, security. Some of them is the stress of urban movement.
mm.
Some of them is various government restrictions. So we think that we should find some crucibles where people can come and exchange ideas and even have fun. Because in addition to the section of the book, we have a section we call the lounge,
Okay.
which you can use for leisure and relaxation while you are acquiring knowledge and exchanging views with people of like minds.
That is very, very commendable because a lot of people would not really want to invest in, like you've mentioned, physical libraries. They believe in virtual. And but at times they forget, even the virtual could disappear. It could be deleted by mistake. But when you have a physical book or a physical piece of paper or papers that people can reach out physically, it's still better. Now, this library is located in Freedom Park, Lagos. Was there a particular reason that this location was chosen?
Thank you very, very much. That's a very, very important question you're asking. Uh, Freedom Park, which most people don't even know about, is one of the most centrally located locations in Lagos. It's a large expanse of land that was configured by architect Theology into a very, very coordinated space for leisure, for education, for performance, for expression of different talents. But what is interesting about it is that it's bang in the middle of the hub and tension of Lagos. Here is an oasis of peace. One, you need to see the vegetation. And if you are here, you probably think you are in one of the far away local areas, far, far removed from Lagos. Yet, you can actually enjoy your peace, your sanity, while you are thinking of producing things,
Mm,
while you are producing. I'm here in the studio of Mr. Bolaji Brown, and he is doing amazing things here, even in the midst of the buzz of Lagos. He still found peace here to
that's very
give us
true.
the benefit to talk to the world. Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Thank you, Machu. Thank you very much. On a last note, what advice would you give to the youth of today? Because basically, I think I wrote it somewhere, one article like that. That it seems the youth have become so much engrossed in drugs, illicit drugs. I'm not saying all, but the way they take it blatantly and things like that. What advice would you give? Maybe not even to the youth themselves, only a few of them listen, to the government in respect to this issue of um, and like you said, the idea is to keep the kids off the streets and children off the streets. So, what advice would you give to the government in respect to engaging the youth so that they will not want to get lost in some sort of fool's paradise.
Thank you very much. That is one area of paramount concern to every right human being, not just Nigerian. It appears that there's an evolution that is probably running away from our control, and it's in virtually every area. But you see, um, one thing that seems to have been practicalized in all areas of human development is that education goes a long way in controlling the minds of people, both young and old. So, for the role of government, the government can invest more in education, starting from things like even budgeting, providing the required resources to build or create educational avenues. But it goes beyond that. If you educate people and you do not find outlets for them to express themselves, you have another problem.
Very true. Very true.
So beyond just providing education, we need, in addition, to look for developmental ideas of the mind and outlets for expression of a progressive vision for the young people. The young people are virtually suffocated with all the wrong information because we are now in a world where information is so pervasive
Very true. Very true.
that you need to even control that. You need to organize it. You need to focus with the development. So, drug is one of the areas that seem to be prevalent in the destruction of youth and youth development. So, I would suggest that even from the budgeting stage, focus will be made on how to harness the talents of our youth. They have so much energy and they are expressing it in the wrong ways.
Thank you very much, sir. And we wish yourself, the Cora board, and the management, and all the volunteers of Cora the best of luck. And we believe that this resource center will be one of the best places to be. Now, if you are hearing this anywhere you are, come down to Freedom Park and come and check out the resources, use them. I think it's open for everybody.
It's open for everybody.
Yeah, so come and use them. There are so many books in there, from the '60s to the current days and magazines. So, but anyway, we'll be right back. And in the meantime, like I said, today is a special day because the Cora Resource Center is being opened. So I'll get back to you a little bit later. Thank you very much and stay logged on.
Thank you for having us.